Hey, this is Robert. I am headed into St. Louis, Missouri. I'm at approximate mile marker 210, headed east into the St. Louis area. I am coming to you to let you know that my vehicle is going to hit another mile marker. I'm about to pass 450,000 miles with this 1995 Volvo 850. I am by no means gentle with this car. I recently towed a vehicle from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Cincinnati, Ohio. It was just about the same exact vehicle as this. This is within the last 30 days. I towed a vehicle similar to it from Chicago, Illinois to Cincinnati, Ohio. I towed a vehicle similar to it, a S70, from St. Louis, Missouri to Cincinnati, Ohio. This thing is a trooper. It just keeps on rolling, and the only mechanical problem that I know of on this vehicle right now is the sunroof does not function properly. It doesn't slide back, something I'm not concerned with because I am not interested in opening sunroofs. So I'm about to film this vehicle passing the 450,000 mile mark so you all could witness that with me. Thank you for watching. Here we are, about to pass 450,000 miles in my Volvo 850 T5R. We are cruising down Highway 70, about to hit that mile marker here in a second, and I wanted to get it on recording. Then I'll record a clip a little later about what's going on with the car, changes that I've made and things like that. So I appreciate you watching the video. Wanted to share this little mileage mile marker with you, and my next one will be 500,000. There it is, folks. 450,000 miles. Still rolling smooth. I'm riding the car cross country right now. So thanks for checking it out. Tune it in.
Can't believe it.
Here it is, my 1995 Volvo 850 T5R, 450,000 miles on it. I am by no means gentle on the car as it comes to riding it, putting it on the road. Let me show you the engine compartment. I mainly do routine maintenance, and I fix stuff that's broken. As you can see, it has a over the engine pipe. That's not standard equipment. That's what we consider an upgrade, a rip kit. Volvo had a different intercooler piping that came around and went to the bottom of the intercooler first and then out of the top of the intercooler. This way it comes into the top of the intercooler, comes out of the bottom. It gets rid of a lot of flexible hosing that, you know, it just wears and becomes inefficient after time. I've put a larger turbo on it back down there. Instead of the 15G, it now has a 19T. I upgraded the turbo for a little better performance when towing vehicles, makes it a little peppier when passing vehicles on the freeway. Most of the car, to my knowledge, is stock. It appears that the driver's door may have been replaced in the past prior to my ownership. I purchased this vehicle when it had 188,000 miles on it. But there's evidence that this driver's side door may have been white at one time. The wheels are similar to the original wheels, but they are replica wheels from a company called IPD. That rip kit is from a company called Snap. I removed the automatic transmission after the second failure and put in a standard transmission. As you can see, the vehicle is not detailed. That's what a seat looks like after about 300,000 miles on it. There's the dash with 451 on it. This is a scan gauge. I use that scan gauge to monitor vitals while I'm driving. I've never replaced the windshield, but it is getting time. I recently got a crack in the windshield within the past year. Here I got a oil temp gauge I installed to do a test of the oil cooler system. I have the air fuel ratio gauge to let me know how my performance is doing with the upgraded turbo and the tune. And here is the boost pressure, which is in addition to that boost pressure there. Helps me monitor boost pressure. Most of the interior, I believe, is original. I've never had the car painted. It has some paint issues there. Other than that, the car looks relatively nice. As you can see, I have a tow hitch installed. This is a heavy duty style tow hitch. Instead of mounting in a cosmetic way, it actually mounts along the frame. There's one of the mounts there. It allows me to pull heavier loads. I actually tow other vehicles with this car. Doesn't matter to me how far. I just got a tow dolly inside the garage there, and I hook a car up, tow it where I need to go. The engine block is original. It burned the valve at about 362. The cylinder head has been replaced. My main thing is keep your oil level good, keep your coolant good. And this engine was designed to last 500,000 miles. So I have hopefully 50,000 miles to go on it. What happens after that is a bonus. I do run full synthetic engine oil in it. I normally run 10W40. About a year and a half ago, at 390,000 miles, I replaced the balance of any coolant hoses that hadn't been replaced. Heater hoses going into the firewall, hoses going from the lower radiator to behind the engine. Any coolant hose that hadn't been replaced was replaced at that time. I'm not doing anything that I would consider magic. I often run with a roof box on the top of it. I get about 40,000 miles a year on the car. The front brakes have been upgraded to 302s over the 280s. The rear brakes are standard equipment. I always try to run good tires on them, and that's it. These cars, if you keep oil and coolant in them, you should be good to go. Cars last a good long time. Again, this is a 1995 Volvo 850 T5R. At one time, when it hit the market, it was the fastest station wagon ever made. So they run good, they're very comfortable, they last as long as you take care of them. Thanks for watching. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.